Do you remember when you could post videos in the nude on YouTube, like for body positivity and stuff like that, without spooky scaring the ever-living shit out of the ad people, and you weren't even like nude, like they couldn't see you nude, and you could have been like in your underwear, so it was like left up to the imagination, like you could walk in with a towel, and you still only film from the waist up, so who knew, maybe you were wearing some underwear. But now, ad people get scared if you like say fuck, or shit, or damn, or goddamn. I mean, damn!
Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Salagadoola, minchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put them together.
Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel where I post every Sunday, and today we're going to talk about how I cast spells. And to really understand how I cast spells, we're going to go back to when I was a Catholic schoolboy doing witchcraft in like the 1st grade or something. And since I was so young, I did have this book. It was called Spellcraft by Scott Cunningham, I think. And with most pre-organized or pre-put together books of shadow or spell books, there are ingredients that are called for during a spell. Well, being young, I didn't really have the means to get said ingredients for said spell, and so I just kind of went with the flow. Like, I didn't even really like know how to really put my energy out into the world for spell to work, but I'm glad it did happen this way, because even like when I was young, I'd randomly use what I had on hand to do a spell. Like, I had no means to get said ingredients, so there was even this one time where I was doing a love spell for someone, and I was using stuff from like the kitchen sink. There was like this old vinegar bottle you could put vinegar in, or salad, it was salad dressing you could put it in, and I would use like water, uh, stuff from the pots, the probably mashed potato water, stuff like that. So that's what I grew up doing, and as I got older, I understood why ingredients were needed for spells, but I still didn't really have that means to get these ingredients, so I still went with the flow, and I found like this really natural and ancient type of feeling, or type way feeling, if you get what I mean, to do these spells. But now, um, I can look through like ingredients, and if I have most of the ingredients except for like one, and if that little voice inside of my head says, I think I can get away with that, then I'll do it. But for the most part, growing up, I was, or between my 7th and 10th grade year, I was online looking for spells that didn't require ingredients, so a lot of my spell work, or a lot of spells in my book Shadow, don't have ingredients and are usually just chants or spells you say out loud. And now that I'm at the point of living here and stuff, I can't really say spells out loud. I can't even, like, conduct a hefty ritual like I was doing back at my old house, or like in some of the meditation videos you can see I was doing spell work. And I was just like saying that quietly, but still raising a lot of energy. So I'm still going with the flow with my spell work. So like, I did a cleansing ritual for my crystals the other day, and I didn't really like have a set spell or a set ritual to cleanse them. So what I did is I just went with the flow. I had originally started to cleanse them with sunlight and moonlight, depending on what crystal it was. And from there, I got to thinking, well, these could use a little more cleaning, so I started to use water, earth, fire, and water. But I also used sound vibration cleansing to cleanse the crystals. So it was very go with the flow. I can connect to my crystals better without having to go through this elaborate spell or ritual to do it. But since I can't really like say spells out loud, or like, put it this way, if you're walking on the street and you can feel some kind of energy that doesn't sit well with you, like, you could stop on the sidewalk, pull out your travel altar, and do a little spell. But for the most part, I just wouldn't like to get in somebody's way while they're walking on the sidewalk. So I do have my crystals to kind of absorb that energy and to transmute it, but I liked, in The Magician, Quentin throws some battle magic at Penny, and it gets reflected off Penny and back at Quentin. So for a while now, if I want to do a spell or a ritual, or if, put it this way, if somebody were to throw some magic that didn't sit well with me, then I use up here, because I am practicing psychokinesis. There is no spoon, so to me, spells and rituals are kind of training wheels for psychokinetic ability. So if somebody were to throw some magic that didn't sit well with me, I'll go around, and if I feel that energy, I'll fling my hand and send that shit right back at you. So the way I cast spells, if I'm like, if I really need to physically get out an altar and do something, then I'll do it, but I'll do it quietly and just really, I feel like I really have to connect with the earth and the energy around me if I'm going to do spell work quietly as opposed to saying out loud, because voice is vibration and vibration does amplify stuff, but your body also gives off energy, and so if I'm not using like a physical altar or a physical spell to say out loud, then I will use that energy, that Kundalini chakra energy, and just do it like that. But for the most part, I'm usually going with the flow. Um, like, I still don't really use spells with like ingredients. Like, I have some ingredients, as you can see, but I don't really, I still go with the flow because, I don't know, ingredients are just so tedious. I like my ingredients for my tea, for when I spill it. Um, but yeah, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, then hit the like button. If you have suggestions for any other videos, then leave it down in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Alright, bye guys.